Hello everyone, welcome back to Mr. English Talks. I'm so happy you're here. Today we're going to build something powerful together, an easy daily routine to improve your English fast. This is not a theory lesson. This is a step-by-step system you will follow every day. It is simple. It is clear it works. And if you stay with me to the end, you will have a full plan for the next 14 days with speaking practice, listening practice, vocabulary training, and a weekly rhythm that keeps you motivated. Get your notebook, open your notes app, take a deep breath, and get ready to grow. Before we begin, I want you to imagine something. Imagine you get up in the morning, you make a coffee or tea, and for just 20 minutes you follow a routine that makes you feel stronger every single day. Imagine after 2 weeks your mouth is faster, your words are smoother, your mind is calmer, and you feel confident when you speak. Imagine people saying, "Wow, your English sounds so natural now." This is not magic. This is the power of a small routine done with great focus. I will teach you that routine right now. Let me tell you a short story to show what is possible. Last year, a student named Maria from Brazil joined our live class. She felt shy, and she thought she needed 2 hours every day to improve. But she did not have 2 hours. She had 20 minutes during her lunch break. I gave her the same routine I will give you today. She followed it for 20 minutes on weekdays and 45 minutes on Saturdays. After 3 weeks, she recorded her voice again. Her pronunciation was clearer. Her sentences were smoother. She stopped translating in her head. She said, "The routine is like brushing my teeth. I do it, and I feel clean and ready." That is what we want for you. Not stress. Not confusion. A clean, simple routine that fits your life. Here is our first big idea. Consistency beats intensity. A little bit every day is stronger than a lot in one day. A short routine is not lazy. A short routine is smart because you will actually do it. Second big idea. Practice must be active, not passive. Watching a video is good, but speaking out loud, writing, shadowing, and using new phrases is what changes your brain. Third big idea. Learn phrases, not only single words. Phrases are like Lego blocks. You can connect them quickly when you speak. If you believe these 3 ideas, your progress will be fast. Now let's build the daily routine. I will give you 2 versions. A 20-minute no excuses routine and a 45 to 60-minute fast progress routine. Both use the same core steps. Listening and shadowing to train your ear and mouth. Vocabulary with active recall to grow your building blocks. Speaking practice to increase fluency. Micro-writing to fix small mistakes. You can start with 20 minutes and move to the longer version when you feel ready. Or you can use the short routine on busy days and the long routine on weekends. You are in control. What matters is that you show up. We begin with a warm-up. Your voice is your instrument, like a guitar or a piano. You must warm it up. Read 4 to 5 sentences out loud, slowly and clearly. You can use the first paragraph of a news article with simple language, or a short story for learners, or even the description of this video if you want a quick start. When you read, do not rush. Open your mouth. Feel the rhythm. If you make a mistake, smile and start again. Warm-up is not about perfection. It is about turning on your English brain. If you want an extra challenge, add a simple tongue twister like red lorry, yellow lorry, 3 times slowly. Take 1 minute now, pause this video and warm up your voice. When you are ready, play the video again. Next is vocabulary with active recall. Active recall means you do not only read words. You test yourself. You pull the word from your memory and use it. Choose 8 to 15 useful phrases from something you read or watched this week. For example, if you watched a cooking video, take phrases like stir gently, bring to a boil, add a pinch of, let it simmer. Write the phrase, say it out loud, and create your own example sentence. If the phrase is in the long run, you can say, in the long run, daily practice will change my English. If the phrase is "I'm not sure yet," you can say, "I'm not sure yet, but I will try." Keep it simple. Make it real. This step should be 5 to 10 minutes in the short routine and 10 to 15 minutes in the long routine. If you use an app like Anki or Quizlet, practice your flashcards with your voice. Do not only tap the screen. Say each phrase. Feel it in your mouth. Now we move to listening and shadowing. Shadowing is speaking together with the audio, almost at the same time, to copy the rhythm and melody. Shadowing trains your brain, your ear, and your mouth at the same time, and it is one of the fastest ways to improve fluency. Pick a short clip with a transcript. 90 seconds is perfect. Play it once without speaking. Just listen for the main idea. Then play it again, but now speak with the audio. Do not worry about mistakes. Your goal is to follow the rhythm. Play it a third time and shadow again. If the speaker is too fast, slow the video speed to 0.75. Feel the music of English. Stress the important words. Drop the little words. If the sentence is, "I'll call you when I get home," push the stress to call and home. Your mouth will learn the pattern. This step should be 6 to 15 minutes. If you are using the long routine, you can do 4 passes. Listen, shadow slowly, shadow at normal speed, and then record yourself. Speaking practice comes next. This is where you train fluency. Fluency means you keep talking even when you are not perfect. Set a 1-minute timer for the short routine, or a 2-minute timer for the long routine. Choose a simple topic. Your day, your plan, your goal, what you learned in the clip. Start the timer and speak without stopping until the end. Do not edit yourself. Do not apologize. Keep going. If you forget a word, explain it another way. If you make a mistake, it's okay. If you get stuck, say, "One moment, I am thinking," and continue. You can record your voice on your phone. When you listen later, you will hear real progress. And you will also hear 1 or 2 mistakes you can fix tomorrow. Micro-writing is the final daily step. Take 2 or 3 minutes in the short routine or 5 minutes in the long routine and write a few sentences about the same topic from your speaking practice. Keep it short. 6 to 8 sentences are enough. Then look for 1 or 2 improvements. Maybe you change the tense. Maybe you fix a preposition. Maybe you replace a simple word with a new phrase you learned today. Rewrite the improved version. That's it. Close the notebook. You are done for the day. This closes the loop and tells your brain, "I learned something. I used it. I improved it." Let's put these pieces together into the 20-minute plan. You start with 2 minutes of warm-up reading. You move into 5 minutes of vocabulary with active recall. You do 6 minutes of listening and shadowing with a short clip. You speak for 1 minute without stopping. You write for 3 to 5 minutes and make 1 or 2 corrections. 20 minutes. That's all. If you follow this every day for 2 weeks, you will feel a big difference. Small steps, big change. If you have more time, here's the 45 to 60-minute version. You begin with a 3 to 5 minute warm-up. You then spend 10 to 15 minutes on vocabulary phrases, always with your voice. You move into 10 to 15 minutes of listening and shadowing with 4 passes, including 1 recording of your own voice. You add 10 minutes of intensive reading with a short article or the transcript. You underline useful chunks like "as a result," "it turns out," "I used to," and you create 3 new sentences with those chunks. Then you finish with 10 to 15 minutes of speaking practice, 2 rounds of 90 seconds or more, and 5 minutes of micro-writing to capture your best sentences from the day. This longer routine is perfect for weekends, days off, or anyone who wants faster progress. Let's do a live mini practice together to feel the flow. I will guide you and you can pause the video at each step. First, warm up. Read this out loud with me. I am training my English every day. I speak clearly and calmly. I learn phrases I can use. I make small steps that become big results. Good. Now pause and read it again, slowly and clearly, 3 times. Great work. Now vocabulary. I will give you 5 useful phrases you can use today. I'm working on. Right now my goal is, I used to, but now in the long run. And one small step I can take is, say each one out loud. Then make your own sentence. For example, I'm working on my pronunciation, or right now my goal is to speak for 1 minute every day, or I used to hesitate, but now I keep talking, or in the long run, daily practice will make me fluent, or one small step I can take is to shadow a short clip. Pause the video and make your 5 sentences. Say them and write them. Next, listening and shadowing. Choose a 90-second clip from a channel you enjoy, with a transcript if possible. If you need a quick idea, pick a short news story for learners or a simple explanation video. Listen once for the main idea, then play it again and shadow the speaker. Try to copy the rhythm. If it's hard, slow it down. Do this 2 or 3 times. Pause this video and do it now. Your mouth will be tired. That's normal. This is training, now speaking. Set a 1-minute timer. Talk about what you just heard. You can follow this simple pattern. Say the main idea in 1 sentence, give 1 detail you remember, give your opinion, and say what you learned. For example, the main idea is that daily routines help us learn faster. 1 detail is that short practice every day beats long practice once a week. I think this is true for me because I forget if I wait too long. I learned that shadowing helps my pronunciation. Press start and go. Keep talking until the timer ends. Pause the video and speak now. Great. Finish with micro-writing. Write 4 to 6 sentences about the same topic, read them out loud, and adjust 1 sentence to make it stronger. Maybe you change good to effective. Maybe you add a phrase like as a result. For example, I practiced shadowing today. It was difficult at first, but I slowed the audio. As a result, I followed the rhythm more easily. Pause, write, and then come back. You see how simple this is. Warm up, vocabulary, shadowing, speaking, writing. It's like a small circuit for your brain. And here's the secret. You don't need perfect resources. You need resources that you like. Short, interesting clips or texts where you understand most words already. If you understand 90%, you can enjoy it and still grow. If it's too hard, your brain blocks. If it's too easy, you get bored. Choose something in the middle and keep the pieces small. Now let's talk about motivation. Motivation is not always automatic. We must design it. One way is to make the routine easy to start. Keep your notebook and headphones in the same place. Save your clip playlist in advance. When it's time to study, you click and go. Another way is to track small wins. After each session, write down 3 numbers. How many phrases you practiced, how many minutes you shadowed, and how many seconds you spoke. These numbers are your scoreboard. If you like, you can reward yourself with a small treat when you hit a weekly goal. The reward can be simple. A special coffee, a favorite snack, or time for a hobby. Your brain loves rewards. Use them. I also want to give you a weekly rhythm to keep things fresh. On Monday, focus on pronunciation. Choose 2 sounds that are difficult for you, like th or v or r, and pay attention to them during shadowing and speaking. On Tuesday, focus on 1 grammar point only, like present perfect articles or prepositions. Make 5 example sentences using your vocabulary phrases. On Wednesday, make it conversation day. Record a longer speaking practice or send a voice message to a language partner in an app. On Thursday, focus on vocabulary. Learn 20 high-frequency phrases and review your flashcards. On Friday, practice writing. Write 1 paragraph of about 150 words. Get quick corrections from a tool or a friend and rewrite it. Saturday is for review and testing yourself. Re-record the same text you practiced on Monday and compare. Can you hear smoother speech? Sunday is for fun immersion. Watch a movie scene or a video about your hobby. No pausing. Just enjoy. This rhythm gives you variety and keeps motivation strong. Let me give you another story. Ahmed from Egypt worked as an engineer and wanted better English for meetings. He felt nervous. He knew grammar, but his speaking was slow. He used our speaking timer every day and shadowed a 90-second business clip. In 4 weeks, he could present a simple update in English without notes. He said, "I finally know what to do every day. It feels like training for a sport. That is what we are building for you. A training plan, not random study. When you sit down, you know exactly what to do." Now I want to teach you a simple technique to make your sentences longer and more natural. It is called expand and connect. First, say your basic sentence. For example, I studied English today. Second, expand with when, where, or how. I studied English today during my lunch break. Third, connect it to a result or reason. I studied English today during my lunch break, and as a result, I felt more confident in the afternoon. This is how you grow from short, simple sentences to natural, connected speech. Practice this now with me. Say a basic sentence. I practiced shadowing. Expand it. I practiced shadowing in the morning on the train. Connect it. I practiced shadowing in the morning on the train, and it helped me start speaking more quickly. Do this with 3 of your own sentences after the video. Another technique is the 3-part monologue. This is perfect for your daily speaking practice. Part 1 is the topic sentence. Today I want to talk about my English routine. Part 2 is the body. Give 2 or 3 details, like what steps you follow and what feels easy or hard. Part 3 is the takeaway. Say what you learned or what you will do next time. For example, today I want to talk about my English routine. I warmed up by reading, then I learned 10 phrases, and I shadowed a short video about cooking. It was hard to keep up at first, but I slowed it down. Next time I will try the same clip at normal speed. This structure helps you speak clearly and stay focused. Let's talk about mistakes, because they are part of the journey. Many learners think, I must fix all my mistakes now. That's not realistic. Instead, pick 1 mistake each day. Only 1. Maybe you forget the S in he works. Maybe you confuse do and did. Maybe you use in instead of on with days. Choose 1 small target. During speaking and writing, focus on that target. Celebrate when you fix it. Then choose a new target tomorrow. This slow and steady repair builds strong grammar without stress. Some of you are thinking, what about accent? What about sounding natural? Accent is your music, your story, and it is beautiful. Our goal is clear speech. You can keep your identity and still be understood easily. To sound more natural, focus on rhythm, stress, and connected speech. In English, we stress the important words and reduce the small ones. Try this sentence with me. I need to go to the store. Stress need, go, store. The little words become lighter. I need to go to the store. Practice this with your shadowing. Record yourself and listen. Can you hear the music? You do not need to sound like a native speaker. You need to sound like you, but clear, confident, and smooth. Now I want to give you a complete 14-day plan so you can start today and keep going without thinking. On day 1, set up your tools and your place. Choose 1 playlist of short videos with transcripts. Prepare a small list of phrases you want to learn this week. Do the 20-minute routine. On day 2, repeat the routine and focus on pronunciation during shadowing. On day 3, choose 1 grammar point and make 5 example sentences using your phrases. On day 4, review your first 3 days of phrases and add 5 new ones. On day 5, do your writing day. Write 1 paragraph about your week of practice and rewrite it after corrections. On day 6, extend your routine to 45 minutes if you can and record a 2-minute monologue. On day 7, enjoy a fun immersion day with a movie scene or a hobby video and no pausing, just relaxing in English. On day 8, return to the 20-minute routine with new energy and choose 2 new sounds to focus on. On day 9, repeat and add a short conversation with a friend or a language partner. On day 10, make vocabulary the star and learn 15 new phrases, but always with your voice and example sentences. On day 11, write another paragraph and compare with day 5. On day 12, test yourself. Re-record a passage you shadowed on day 1 or day 2 and listen to the difference. On day 13, do a longer speaking session and push yourself to 3 minutes with the 3-part monologue structure. On day 14, celebrate your progress. Look at your numbers for phrases, minutes shadowed and seconds spoken, and choose one reward for your consistency. Then plan the next 2 weeks. If you are a beginner, keep your content very simple. Use slow, clear videos for learners and repeat the same clip for several days. Repetition is your friend. Focus on a small set of phrases you can use every day, like I'd like, can you help me, I need, I don't understand yet. Could you repeat that? If you are intermediate, start to use more natural content like short podcasts, TED-Ed style videos, or news for learners, and grow your phrase bank with transitions like first of all. On the other hand, it turns out, as a result, to be honest. If you are advanced, keep the same routine, but increase the challenge with native speed clips and topics from your work or studies. Practice summarizing complex ideas in simple words. The routine stays the same. The level of input changes. Let's add a quick coaching moment for mindset. When you miss a day, you are still a good learner. Do not quit. Just begin again the next day. When you feel tired, do the short version. When you feel strong, do the long version. When you feel bored, change the topic but keep the same steps. Discipline is doing the work even when you do not feel perfect. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be present. 5 good days in a row can change your confidence. 10 good days can change your identity. You are not only someone who studies English. You are someone who uses English every day. Many of you ask, how can I practice speaking if I have no partner? You can still grow fast. Use your phone as your partner. Ask yourself a question and answer it. What did I do today? What will I do tomorrow? What did I learn from the clip? Record 1 minute. Then ask a different question and answer again. You can also react to a video. The speaker said that routine is important. I agree because this is real speaking. Your brain does not know the difference. It only knows that you use the language. And when you do meet someone, your mouth will be ready. Another common question is, how many phrases should I learn each week? Aim for 50 to 100 phrases depending on your time. But remember, phrases must be useful and alive. If you never say a phrase, do not keep it. Replace it with something you will use. And always add your own example sentence. That sentence is the bridge between a phrase on paper and a phrase in your mouth. Let me share a short visualization you can use every morning before you start. Close your eyes for 10 seconds. See yourself speaking calmly in a future situation. At the airport, in a meeting, on a trip, with a friend. See yourself smiling, breathing, and saying your ideas clearly. Then open your eyes and start your 20-minute routine. This tiny moment connects your daily practice to your bigger dream. It makes your practice meaningful and personal. Now I want you to repeat after me with energy and belief. Say, I can learn English fast. Say, I practice every day. Say, I use phrases, I shadow, I speak, I write. Say, small steps, big results. Say, I am becoming confident. Good. These simple affirmations sound small, but they change how you feel. They make it easier to show up again tomorrow. As we come to the end of this lesson, let's lock in your action plan for today. After this video, choose one 90-second clip with a transcript. Write down 8 to 10 useful phrases from it. Do one pass of shadowing slowly and one pass at normal speed. Speak for 1 minute about what you heard. Write 5 sentences and improve one. That's your mission. If you can, send a voice message to a friend telling them one thing you learned. Teaching someone else is another powerful way to learn. I believe in you. You are not starting from zero. You have already learned so much, and now you have a system to turn your effort into real, visible progress. Warm-up turns on your voice. Vocabulary gives you building blocks. Shadowing builds rhythm and confidence. Speaking builds fluency. Micro-writing fixes small mistakes. The weekly rhythm keeps you fresh. The 14-day plan gets you moving. You have everything you need. Thank you for spending this time with me on Mr. English Talks. If this routine helps you, tell me in the comments how you will use it today and which phrases you will practice. Share your 1-minute monologue result with our community. And remember, your English is a daily practice, not a test. You grow a little every day. You are on the path. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel.